Valley was all there shooting from the outside and inside both. They were 17 of 36 from the field. They had 5 of 11 3-pointers and 4 for 7 at the free throw line, while Dundalk was 11 of 34 from the field, 2 of 9 on trays. They hit their only free throw attempt. I had Penn Valley with a 21-13 rebound advantage. They did, however, have 11 turnovers to 9 for Dundalk. And here we go in the second half.
Dundalk misses a quick shot, gets their own rebound. Now we'll reset the offense. There's a drive, shot up off the glass and in by Kevin Davis.
No problem with that one.
First 2 points of the second half go to Dundalk, and they are back within 16, 43-27. Drive by Harris, who was out most of that first half with foul problems. Gets a little give and go, puts it up, no good, and Dundalk gets a rebound. Valor, we saw yesterday Genesee come back big in a second half. You wonder if Dundalk's going to do the same today. Shot on the way for 3. That one's good. They're starting it.
I think they're playing on the bigger basket down. That one seems bigger basket down that direction.
13-point lead for Penn Valley.
You figure they'd make a little move. You couldn't play much worse than they did, and I'm sure the coach told them that.
Dooley with the basketball, gets it to Williams. Williams had a big first half, backs it in, nice pass, and Harris will lay it in, but he was fouled.
He got hammered, yeah.
He'll get 2 as it rolled off the rim. Sharp picks up the foul for Dundalk. That's their first of the half.
I like that hairdo for the Dundalk player, the number 1.
Onwu Diewu.
I'd be watching that. I'd be watching that instead of his hands.
Harris, first one, good. His first point of the game. Puts it back to a 14-point lead. Now ready for his second. It is on the way, and it is in and out, no good. 44-30. Penn Valley with the lead. Dundalk with the basketball. Fields looks, goes over. Onwu Diewu takes the 2. That one's no good. Good offensive rebound, and the putback good by Watson.
They got a little more life to him here. Coach's pep talk helped him a little bit. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass all the way up the floor and out of bounds. County Market Bakery turnover. Going to go back to the Lions.
Yeah.
See if the Scouts don't put a little pressure on now. Onwu Diewu. Going to cross the 10-second line, gets around McCoy, kicks it to the corner. Tarver for 3, hits it.
Man, they're on fire. Hit 4 out of 5, including 2 trays to get back in this thing. That basket must be bigger down there. Must be a bigger basket down there.
9-point lead for Penn Valley. Ball goes to the top to Wainwright. Wainwright, Dooley near side wing. Wait for the offense to move around. Williams trying to post up. He gets it. Going to spin, going to shoot, missed the shot, gets the tip. It's no good. Ball finally brought down by Onwu Diewu. And Dundalk will push it back the other way. They've cut it to within 9. Long pass up the floor. Drive, layup, blocked away by Williams. Comes back to Onwu Diewu, and the Dundalk Lions will reset their offense. Fields kicks it to the corner. Tarver was going to shoot, but ends up stepping on the line. Well, they'll say travel. Nevertheless, it's a County Market Bakery turnover that's going to give it back to Penn Valley.
Now scored them 10-0 this. Yeah.
17-12 left in the game, 44-35. Penn Valley leading. They're holding on right now. Dooley going to be called for the offensive foul.
Wow, they could do nothing right all of a sudden.
That's his second. First team foul called on Penn Valley in the half. And we'll see Kevin Davis inbound for the Lions. Works it to Fields, now gets it back up the floor, and he gets around Williams and lays it in. Davis with the big half, he's got 7 and a timeout. Going to be called by Coach Harvey for Penn Valley. We'll take it as well. 16:54 left to go in the game. The Lions within 7, 44-37. This is NJCAA Championship Basketball on NJCAA TV and radio. Penn Valley clinging, and I say that in all seriousness, clinging to a 7-point lead right now, 44-37 with 16:54.
Yeah, that 18-point lead is shrunk.
It's just about gone. So now Penn Valley going to try to work it up the floor and get their offense back together. Williams puts it on the floor, spins, hangs, shoots, and scores. He's got 10. And it's 46-37. Tarver at the other end for the Lions. Tries to get it in the middle, knocked away, but chased down by Dundalk. They'll reset their offense. Fields kicks it to the corner. Shot on the way and good for three.
That must be a bigger basket down there.
Kevin Davis with his 10th. And they've all come here in the second half.
Well, they're 3 for 3 on threes. That's a way to cut into a lead, isn't it? Another steal.
County Market Bakery turnover. Fields to the basket, and they call the block.
Isn't it? Tell you, basketball is a crazy game sometimes, isn't it? You figure one team's on the way to a big, easy triumph at halftime. They got a huge lead. They change ends of the court, and everything turned around.
So that will send Fields to the line for a couple of free throws. Dooley picks up his third foul. He'll have to come out of the game. Fields free throw, no good.
Oh boy. They only had one free throw attempt in the first half, and this is their first trip to the line this half.
Getting ready for his second one. Spins, puts it in the air, and it's no good. He missed them both.
I'll be darned.
6-point lead for Penn Valley, 46-40. Stanley, who's come back into the game, throws that one towards the sideline. It was deflected by Dundalk out of bounds. Yeah, you can start to kind of feel old Mo go to the black team's sideline as opposed to the Penn Valley sideline. Dundalk really has come out playing well here in the second half. Wainwright for three, good.
Boy, it looked good.
That's 11 for Wainwright. And it's a 9-point lead. So just as quickly as Dundalk got it to within 6, we're getting back towards double digits. Lions will back it up now, bring it towards the basket. Into the hands of Bennett. Bennett trapped on the sideline, gets it back, and a foul going to be called.
Not much of a foul, but he did touch
Stanley
it.
picks it up for Penn Valley. Third team foul called on Penn Valley here in the second half. Well, Buzz fired up wearing the Dundalk shirt today. I think he got a double in his pay to wear the shirt today. He got $50. As there's a shot up and good by Watson.
They've hit 7 of 9 shots, including 3 threes this half. The first half they could do nothing right. 11 for 34.
Wainwright across the 10-second line. He gets bumped. Now passes it over to Stanley. Stanley around, loses the basketball, and he will be called for the foul.
Wow.
That's his second foul very quickly here in the second half. 4 team fouls on Penn Valley. Now we will get the ball back in bounds with Dundalk. They'll get close and across the 10-second line, off the screen. Fields kicks it to the corner. Davis shoots from the baseline, and he's fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Be darned.
Foul is going to be on Justin Dixon, his first, 5th team foul. And it will put Kevin Davis, who's had 10 points here in the second half already, at the foul line. Gets ready for the first one. Up on the way, and it is no good.
They've been hitting from the field, but now they can't make free throw to save their soul. They missed the first 3.
Gets it back, ready for the second one.
Got to shoot free throws on the move, maybe.
You might be able to run as long as you don't
Yeah,
cross
he
the
got
line,
that
run
one.
up and shoot and hit it.
Be
Davis
a little
with
different,
11, 1
wouldn't
of 2 at the line that trip. 49-43, 6-point lead for Penn Valley. Close to 14 and a half minutes left. You're listening to WDAN Danville here locally as Wainwright puts it up and no good. Penn Valley can't make a basket now as the Lions up the floor. And a dunk miss, but a foul going to be called.
How about that? Oh, they called a foul on it?
They did call a foul on it.
Oh, my goodness.
That's on Williams. That's his first. We've got 14:21 left to go in the ball game, Fowler. Not even 6 minutes through the second half, and already Dundalk will be in the bonus.
Yeah, an 18-point lead down to 18-point lead down to 6.
This one will be a 2-shot foul. First one up by Watson, good. Gives him 13. Williams going to come out of the game for Penn Valley, and Tyreek Johnson comes back in. Now the second one is on the way. That one didn't look good, went off the side. Wainwright chases it down for Penn Valley. Comes up to Stanley, back to Wainwright, almost traveled. And a 10-second violation.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, my goodness. You see that very rarely.
Seen him a few times in the tournament, though.
Very rarely.
County Market Bakery turnover gives it back to Dundalk. They can cut it to within 3.
Surprised his teammate with that pass.
And that one out of bounds, and it will be a County Market Bakery turnover back to Penn Valley. County Market Bakery teams of Tilton, Village Mall, Town Center, ready to serve you 7 days a week. For teamwork you can count on, your County Market teams. Stanley across the 10-second line. Stops, pulls back, goes cross court, Wainwright. Back to Stanley. Long 3, no good. And that one lost out of bounds, touched by Penn Valley last. And it will go into the possession of Dundalk.
Not only the scoring, but the rebounding is 7-2 in favor of Dundalk.
Fields gets it inbounds, will walk the dog across the 10-second line. Going to work off the screen, go to the right side of the floor. Kicks it, and a traveling violation. County Market Bakery turnover back to Penn Valley. That's number 3 on the Lions here in the second half. 13:33 left in the game, 49-44. 5-point lead for Penn Valley. They were up by 18 at halftime. Across the 10-second line comes Stanley. Goes over to Wainwright. Wainwright holds, looks, gets it down to Johnson. Johnson spins. The big man, one-handed shot is good. His first 2 of the game. Now in the corner, Tarver walks the sideline, loses it out of bounds, and that County Market Bakery turnover going to give it back to Penn Valley.
The game of runs, isn't it?
Well, it's almost like Dundalk can't get out of their own way to pull themselves even. I mean, they had it down to 5, but then turn it over. Now it's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow will go to Penn Valley. Well, you're starting to see a little bit of fatigue in some of the guys out there, and you can't blame them. They played a lot of basketball this week so far.
Yeah, but they're a lot younger.
Yes, they are. Dooley comes into the game. Stanley going to come out. Just over 13 to play. 51-44. Penn Valley with the lead. Johnson gets it into Wainwright. Wainwright gives it to Johnson. Back to Wainwright. Dundalk put a little full court pressure on. Wainwright across the line. Drives, stops, loses the ball. Kicks it back out to Dooley. To Wainwright. To Johnson. Johnson drives, and he's going to be fouled as he went for the shot.
You get one foul on one player and a half on another player on that one. He got sandwiched.
Tarver picks up his 3rd personal foul for Dundalk. And Blue Johnson will head to the Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throw line.
He's well built. He could be a
First one on the way.
football tight end or something, the way he's
Good.
put together. Good touch for a big man on that one.
It's free throw number 1. Now we'll attempt free throw number 2. Lead at 8, and now 9.
That helps.
53-44, Penn Valley leading Dundalk. 12:37 to play in that game. Fields works with the left hand, gets to the baseline, kicks it back out. Drive Davis, again Fields. He's in the trees, has to kick it out. Davis for 3, he's been hot and he stays that way.
Oh man, they did everything right except the outlet pass, and he was open.
Oh, they only gave him a 2. I
a 2. I thought he was 3
I
too.
thought he was there for a 3.
So did I.
So that gives him 13. We'll take the timeout. 12:19 left to go. 53-46. Penn Valley with the lead. This is NJCAA Championship Basketball on NJCAA TV and radio. Penn Valley with the basketball. They lead 53-46. Dooley had to sky for that pass. Back to Johnson. Johnson passes off and gets called for the foul. That's his first.
6 turnovers had.
That is the 17th foul on Penn Valley, but because it's a player control foul, we'll not see free throws for Dundalk. Seen that a lot in this game. The player passes the ball but stays out of control and picks up the foul as the defender was right there to take the contact. Onwu Diewu hands it off to Fields. Fields into the corner to Davis. Davis back out. Fields gonna be wide open for a 3, no good. Dooley can't get the rebound, but it's knocked out by Dundalk, and Penn Valley will get possession of the basketball. 11:42 left to go in the game. 53-46, Penn Valley with the lead.
Come on down, Dooley.
Wainwright across the 10-second line, loses it, but a foul on Fields. Number 2 on Fields, and that is number 3 for Dundalk here in the second half. Pass comes into Dooley, starts the offense. Wainwright back to Dooley, over to Johnson. McCoy gonna come back in at the next whistle. Harris drives, stops, hangs, shoots,
Oh, that
and
was
scores.
nice. That was well done.
Harris with 3, and it's 55-46, 9-point lead for Penn Valley. Just about 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the game. Davis, who's had 13 points in this second half for Dundalk, has it, gonna shoot the 3, and he missed it. Well, he'd been hot. But
Yes, he has.
Dundalk gets the offensive rebound. Splitting defenders, putting it up, no good. Tip, no good. Second tip, no good. Third tip, no good. And finally, Penn Valley comes away with the basketball.
They had 4 cracks at it. Couldn't get any of them to go.
Up the floor, Dooley, across the 10-second line. Trying to get the offense to move. Gets around his man, gonna be fouled. Bennett picks it up. His second, team's 4th.
Yeah, after they were out rebounded by 8 in the first half, this half they're out rebounding Penn Valley 10-4.
Wainwright comes out as McCoy comes in for Penn Valley. Blue Johnson to inbound. Gets it to Dooley. Again, Dooley gonna hold the ball. Direct a little traffic. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson kicks it over. Harris wants to shoot, now takes it baseline, puts it up. He's fouled and can't get it to go. Boy, Harris with a quick first step.
Yeah,
boy,
he sure got
a lot of people.
He sure got around the baseline there and got in for a layup, and just wouldn't fall for him. But now he's got to shoot free throws.
Tarver picks up his 4th personal foul, puts Harris at the line. First one is no good.
Not even close.
A little strong with the free throw.
Yeah.
Now he's about ready for the second one. It's on the way. It's in and out. No good.
That
Boy,
whirled around and whirled around and wouldn't go in for him.
Everything would go down. So Dundalk catches a break. We'll see if they can capitalize as we get close to halfway through this second half. 55-46, Penn Valley with the lead. Fields has McCoy on him. Gives it off to Davis. Davis, near side, Tarver for 3. That one's no good.
You make that one, you're really living right.
And up the floor it comes, taken away by Davis. County Market Bakery turnover. Tarver underneath with the left hand, puts it down.
Wow, that was fast.
So Tarver with 10 points. And it's now 55-48. The Penn Valley leads hit 7. The closest that they've got it here in the second half has been 6. And again, they started, Dundalk did, down 18 as we got ready to start this second half. Coming up
it's been a surprising turnaround.
Yep,
right?
it has been. In our next game, again, Olive Harvey and Lansing. That'll be followed by Schoolcraft and Kishwaukee. Then we hit the Final Four as Phoenix and head coach Matt Gordon gets set to take on Chuck Moore and Richard Bland, the Statesmen. And then the game that I really want to see tonight, the Des Moines Bears take on the Trailblazers from John Wood. Just kind of talking with some people. Des Moines and Phoenix seem to be the two teams that everybody picking to advance to the game, but John Wood, as you mentioned, Fowler, looked really good last night.
They sure did, yeah.
That game against DMAC will be a phenomenal game if both teams play up to their potential.
Yeah, anything can happen in a tournament, but though you'd have to pick out those as the favorites.
9:52 left to go in the game. 55-48 the lead for Penn Valley. The Scouts will inbound on the far end of the floor. Dundalk going to put a little full court pressure on as McCoy has it. He's low to the ground, comes across the 10-second line. Trying to get around Davis, behind the back, again loses the ball. That one turned over County Market Bakery style to Dundalk, and we've got a foul. That's number 8 in the turnover column for Penn Valley.
Boy, oh boy.
Tyreek Johnson, I believe, going to pick that foul up for Penn Valley. That's their 8th team foul. And it will send Watson to the foul stripe for 1 and bonus.
Yeah, they're moving in on the double bonus here before long, and where they're going.
Free throw in the air, no good. Harris comes up to get the rebound for Penn Valley. And Dundalk could be within a couple if they could hit their free throws.
Yeah, right, that's true.
Dooley with it for Penn Valley. Backs up to create some room, gives it to Harris. Harris looking. Hands it off to McCoy. McCoy wanting a screen, not getting one. Going to drive, stops, goes behind the back, kicks it out to Harris. Puts up the shot, off the glass and in. Harris with 5.
Hit their last 3 shots, that helps a little bit, but the turnovers have hurt them.
Fields with it for Dundalk. They trail 57-48, 8:50 to play. Left hand, move to the basket. Fields kicks it out. Nice little behind the back move. Layup, no good. Tip.
Oh,
nice passing and a foul and a basket.
That was well done. Got to give them a lot of credit for that. They kept the ball alive until the right guy could get a hold of it. got the basket and got a chance for a three-pointer.
Watson gets the bucket, now will get the free throw. Johnson picks up his second foul. That's 9 team fouls for Penn Valley. And Quanake Martin comes in.
Forgot to take his warm-up off.
See if he gets that T-shirt back. He threw it to the wrong bench.
Oh, me.
One of the gifts that the players get for being in the tournament. That was an NJCAA T-shirt that he was wearing for a warm-up.
He did get the three-pointer.
Free throw was good. That gives him 16 points. And we're back to 6, 57-51. This is as close as Dundalk has gotten here in the second half. Dooley goes to McCoy. Into the hands of Martin, back to Dooley. Dooley drives, puts it up. He's fouled and will go to the line.
Make penetration, you got a chance, haven't you?
Watson picks up the foul for Dundalk. Their 16th foul here in the half. Cornell Dooley goes to the line for a couple of free throws. He has yet to score here in the second half. It's ready for his first one. On the way, and it is good.
Free throws make a big difference in a close game, no question of that.
Wainwright comes back into the game. Out for Penn Valley is Harris. Dooley gets it from the referee, now ready for his second free throw.
Dribbles 3 times.
On and good.
Makes it.
Dooley with 7. 59-51 lead.
Those are 2 big ones there.
Fields tries to break in, now kicks it out. Shot on the way, long three-pointer, no good. Williams can't bring it down. Onwu Diewu gets it. He brings it around. He's fouled and will go to the line.
Yeah, me.
Quanake Martin with the foul, and we do have double bonus. That was on the shot, so it would have been 2 anyway.
Right.
But we are in the double bonus now for the Dundalk Lions, so they shoot 2 every time at the line now. First one rolls in for Onwu Diewu. He's been held in check. That's only his 7th point of the game. Second one on the way. It is good as well.
Dead center. A big possession here.
59-53.
It's a really big possession here with 8 minutes, less under 8 minutes to go. 6-point lead can whittle down to. You never know.
Dooley has Fields on him. Goes between the legs now to the far side. Little double team up to McCoy. McCoy looking near side, gonna give it off. Wainwright. Wainwright trying to clear some space. Stops, takes the shot.